Bring the energy, see? Monthly team meeting. See, we're ready to go. The playground is set for victory today. We're just gonna tear it up. There's Danny back there. Danny's lurking around. Hey,
What up?
look, she's alive from her birthday weekend. Wishy-washy buyer ghosting you. They're wishy-washy because you asked wishy-washy questions. I always look at a conversation. Conversation comes in. Hi. Oh, what are you looking for? Oh, you know, we're thinking like Scottsdale. Oh, wow. Do you guys live in the area? No, we're relocating from Chicago. Oh, that's cool. What brings you here? Oh, my work. Okay. You said you have a family? Oh yeah, family, have kids. Well, how old are they? Oh, one's in middle school, one's in high school. Oh, your kids go to private or public? Oh no, they go public schools. Cool, now is this something you're thinking about doing in the next 6 to 12 months? Oh no, I'm getting transferred out here by June 1st. Oh, no kidding. See where the conversation's going? I'm intentional. Shooting the shit is when you're sitting at the bar watching the game. You're like, hey man, the Suns really suck this year. Yeah, I know, they do. That's a wishy-washy conversation, okay? I'm intentional at all times on where the conversation is going. Now, sometimes, you know, you get people, they jump out of the funnel. We gotta shove them back in. See, I throw out, well, how soon are you looking to buy? How soon? That's salesy. See, I trick them. I'm like, so is this something you're thinking about doing in the next 6 to 8 months? And they're like, well, no, I got to do something by June 1st. Gotcha. Because when you ask them, hey, how soon are you thinking about buying? Well, when I find the right deal. Okay. Rekindle old leads. Write this down. Are you okay? Question mark. In a text message. You're laughing, it works. That is my go-to. When I've exhausted to the point to where I'm like, what the hell? You know, I've had some good conversations, the guy's not doing it. Are you okay? Question mark. That's it. 2 days later, yeah, I've been busy. We'd like to go look at a house. Like, what? Okay, so again, that is a flush out. Now, if they don't respond to that, put them on a long-term drip, stick them over into exile land, okay? It is what it is. Maybe they might resurface. Hey, sorry man, I've been busy. Well, you could have let me know that, right? I'm paranoid, okay? So we have this great conversation going back and forth. Oh yeah, woohoo, talk to the lender, I'm thinking about buying, yeah, let's go. And we put that piece together, but then you don't respond back? I'm like, huh, well, I know I didn't catch them at a bad time because I said they just got off of work at 7 o'clock at night. Maybe they think like the lender's not awake or something. I don't know. So if I wouldn't see any activity, if I did this in the morning and I didn't see anything later that day, I'd probably do a, hey, just want to make sure everyone's connected, you know, to see if there's a little, because typically our lender will jump right in. Hey, Bob, you know, let me know when you're free. And if the other person is completely dead silent, then I'm like, okay, what's going on? And then it gives me a reason to follow up the next day. Oh yeah, last night the baby threw up and you know, the dog has hemorrhoids and I had to go to the vet, you know, whatever, okay? Okay, that makes sense. Now you know why they didn't respond, is how I look at it, okay? Paula, don't answer. She's a school teacher for 30. But what happened? The school teacher, wah, 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 wah. Chapter 2, wah, 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 wah. They give you a test, then you take this test, and then based off the test is your knowledge of how much you retained, whether you got a D, which I got a lot of, C, B, or an A. So now we're adults, we're in sales, and we're telling this to our clients, wah, 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 wah. And they're like, they're not getting it. Why aren't they moving forward? They're not listening to me. Yeah, because you're putting them to sleep in a chokehold doing Charlie Brown shit. Wah, 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 wah. Versus, Oh my God, you know, that reminds me of a scenario I just had like 3 weeks ago with my one client. It's really weird that this is happening, but anyway, here's what happened. Now you're taking them around. You see how that works? And then boom. Leveraging social media. Who asked that one? How about this? How about flip the script on social media? I just saw this the other day, and it's actually something that Kim and I used to do back in the day when we were on American Dream. Instead of selling the home, sell the location. Say, for example, a lot of you have been to my house over here. So instead of going, hey, we're at 9665, okay? Come on, follow me, okay? Do this. Go drive through the AJ's parking lot, Safeway, a couple of the cool restaurants there. Yes, you could do that. And then from AJ's, put your phone on the dashboard, hyperspeed it to the actual home. So you can say, can you imagine living at this home when you're only 5 minutes away from AJ's? Spin it. Because they're all 4-bedroom, 2-bath, pool, HOA, the latest and greatest, all the stuff, right? It's all the same shit. So flip it and talk about the area. Or how about this? You could go, so I'm just using where I live, it's like Cactus in the 101, be like, you pull off of Cactus, or you pull off on the off ramp, now you're at Cactus, speed ramp that to the house, be like, you're only 3 minutes away from the 101. Oh, wow. You see what I mean? Like, it's little things like that. You could do schools, you could do restaurants, you could hype up the area. Because you can buy the same house in Buckeye. Why don't you go to Buckeye and buy it? You'll save money. No, I want location. Okay. Gyms, restaurants, all the stuff people like. How many restaurant connoisseurs now do you see on social media? They're all influencers on the restaurant. Oh, come follow me while we go to Del Taco. Right? Walkability. You could go down to McCormick Ranch and get on the bike path and show people how you can go eat and have beer at this place over at McCormick Ranch. Yeah, like do something fun, okay? And then at the end, you add in a listing. You got someone in escrow, all bets are off. All bets are off. You got a hot one in the queue, you got live fire. Your job is to make sure that gets across the finish line, period, okay? I'm not saying you have to respond to a text message at 1:45 in the morning. I'm just saying like you got to pay attention to them. Now, usually if they're super like on you, it's like, hey Jennifer, I'm wrapping up with a client in the next 45 minutes. Is it okay if I give you a buzz then? See, I pump the brakes. So now I'm in control. If they're blowing my phone up, hey, I'm with the client at the moment. If you get a 2-ringer, you know, where they call and then call again, be like, hey Jennifer, I'm with a client right at the moment. I'll be wrapped up in the next 15 minutes, the next 30 minutes. Or if you're taking a nap and you're having lunch, tell them it'll be 2 hours. But now you're in control versus, hot one, So again, be careful with that. And again, if you start answering your phone and replying after 8 p.m. at night, you're setting the expectation that you are available after 8 p.m. at night. Be careful. You have to build value, and why? If I tell a super overweight person, hey, you just have to eat healthy, they're not gonna do it. But if I tell them, hey, listen, you wanna see your grandkids graduate from high school? I would start probably looking at the types of foods that you're eating, because it's really interesting. I've never understood this, but some foods are really good for you and some foods are really bad. And maybe it's time you sit down with someone to explain to you what the food looks like, so then you can better serve yourself so that you get healthier, so then that way you can see your kids graduate from high school, okay? So what would that look like in getting someone to move to the next phase? Imagine someone that's never had a garage door opener, they're hitting a garage door, this door's going up and they're like, holy shit, I'm pulling into my house, in my garage. That's a feeling that some people have never had. So now all of a sudden, where was everyone at? They were in a hot parking lot, groceries, going up the stairs, versus just pulling in, leaving the keys in there and shutting the garage door. But bam. See, that is the storytelling aspect. That, you want to talk about connecting with your clients at that point, because now they're listening to you. They're gonna shut down when you start spitting facts. You spit facts, shut down. Right now, if I would have been up here this whole time going over charts and graphs, you guys would be flat. And we do this to our clients all the time. It doesn't work anymore. Binzer anxiety. Who gets binzer anxiety? Be honest.
Not anymore, but
There's a 12-step program for binzer anxiety. It's easy. It's easy. Listen, just so you know, I'm gonna tell you guys and gals right now, no one has ever died because of a binzer, but you guys act like someone's going to die. It's cosmetic, it's a crack, it's this, it's that, the AC doesn't work, the roof is at the end of its life. Whoopee ding dong, okay? It's not a big deal. Stop the video. Stop the video. Hey, listen, I want to throw out something really cool that I like to do every so often because I'm all about getting people to that next level, okay? There's gonna be a number below, 480-757-1848, okay? I want you to text that number, free call. Here's what that's gonna do. That's gonna notify me. We'll schedule a time to jump on a call and have a conversation about what's going on in your real estate world. We all need help. I want to give it to you, and it's completely free. There's no strings attached, zero expectation. Because if there's something I can help you with and get you to that next level, that's what it's all about. We're all here to win. I'm looking forward to the call. Now, there's two sides to the binzer. The buyer side and the seller side. I'm gonna do buyer side first, okay? So when the inspector's there with the laptop, okay guys, you should see those reports in your email, I just sent them. Is there anything you guys want me to walk you through? Anything you wanna see? Because I'm more than glad to walk you through. And everyone's like, are you good, you good, you good? No, I'm good, okay. All right, we're great. Hey, the cradle's right over there with the key in it. You guys can go ahead and just make sure everything's locked up and stuff. I got another one I gotta go to. You guys cool? All right, great. So now it's just you and your clients. They just went over this 900-page report with arrows and things that you're like, shit, I don't even know what they're talking about, right? Anyone feel that way? Okay. So, what you say is this. Hey, Jocelyn, I know they went over a ton of stuff on this report, but for some unknown reason, if the seller says they don't want to fix a single thing, would you still want to move forward with the purchase of this home? And shut up. You are deflating this report by asking the question, if they don't fix anything, would you still want to move forward? Depending upon what comes out of their mouth, that's what's number one, number two, number three on the hit list, okay? So then you take that report. In all the years, I've seen my sellers look at the reports and they just lose their mind. They go nuts. Everything's fine, it just, in the report, it looks like it's bad. So it spins everybody up. And assumable loans. There are assumable loans out there. This is an advanced move on all parties. Because yes, there's listings out there that you can assume the rate of 3%. Sometimes the listing agent doesn't really know what the assumable is. And now you are engaging with that seller's, because everyone's like, it's not like you get everyone's phone numbers and you can call and get answers. It's a lot of it has to do on the seller side because of privacy laws and all that other stuff. It's not like you can just call the lender and say, hey, you guys got a loan with Bob Smith. I need to know some details on it. It's hard. So usually there's a negotiator that handles that stuff. Can it be done? Absolutely. Is it different? Yes. Is it harder? Absolutely harder because you don't know what you're doing. But if you can get through it, you can definitely provide a great product for your client. I want to hit attention getters. What was that? We want the word track. It starts at the first hello. So when the train starts going off the track, it's gonna go. There's nothing you can do. There is no attention getter. So you have to go back to the beginning to make sure that when you're having your conversation, you're touching base because you got out of them that they are moving. That could have been caught up front. But see, this is where you have to get in that format of when you're talking to people. Also, what part, are you here locally or are you out of state? If you really want to be smart about it, so you're letting someone know, hey, I saw that text message you sent last night to your boyfriend. You'd be like, what are you talking about? Right?
Yeah.
Same thing goes. So what happens is we're calling people going, hey, Yvette, see, you've been looking at that one house about 3 or 4 times, plus you did the mortgage calculator last night around 12:02 a.m. You want to go take a look?
No way.
Okay? But here's the thing, you bait them. You give them a dog house. Hey, I saw this one house in your search. You give them a ringer. You give them one that is not the one to see if you can flush out, oh yeah, but I saw this other one. See the difference? It's kind of like the same approach as going, you're not thinking about buying in the next 6 to 12 months, are you? And they're like, no, and they give you the right answer. So when you throw them off track and you throw them something else, they'll correct you and say, no, I've been looking at this other one. Now you're on the same playing field. Just a little tactic. Don't go straight. Just take a step to the left or right and then go. All wrapped up, Monday meeting done, over. Now we've set the tone for the week. So here we go, baby. Now you need to get out of here because I got to get to work because I got a lot of world domination to get a hold of, if you know what I mean. See you next time.